Hey there, it's me, Dan, aka Zach Wolf, doing my first Living Books Let's Play video on this YouTube channel. Yep, I grew up with these as well. We had them at my house and my elementary school used them. They were pretty popular.
Arthur's Teacher Trouble.
Yep, this is the title number, since it's now September.
Hello, my name is Arthur. Welcome
The way he
to
introduces
Living Books.
himself there.
To have the story ready,
This is one of the
click
earliest
right here.
Living Books games made. This came out in late 1992. And Living Books is like the first when it came to interactive animated storybook games. This is what inspired other companies like Disney and GT Interactive to start making their own as well. But in most cases, the Living Books were the more superior ones. He's dancing to his theme song. And this is how I was introduced to Arthur with this game, Arthur's Teacher Trouble, based off the 1986 book by Marc Brown. And of course, I played this before the TV series came out in 1996. I think I was like 6 years old when I first played this game. And then I was almost 8 years old when the TV show came out. So if you're familiar with the TV show more, this is gonna be pretty strange. And looking back, since I'm more familiar with the TV show, this is pretty strange looking back. Look at the weird faces Arthur makes there. Like I said, early installment weirdness, and this is, before the Arthur cartoon series.
Okay.
Here we go. It's pretty unconvincing school bell. Sounds more like a telephone or an alarm clock ringing.
Was over.
Not like the school bell sounds they use on the actual TV show. And again, this is just like in the episode version, Arthur and the Real Mr. Ratburn.
Here the students filed out slowly, in alphabetical order.
Although on video, the episode was called Arthur's Teacher Trouble, to reflect the book.
See you tomorrow,
Said their teacher, Mr. Ratburn.
You know, I was little, and this was before the show came out. I figured these voices were acceptable.
we had fun today, didn't we?
Yes, Mr. Ratburn.
But nowadays, I'm so used to the cartoon character voices, so I find it pretty strange. I mean, listen to the Brain's voice!
This is going to be a long year.
Unusual, huh? Buster Baxter. Look, he even has a tail! Right there. And he doesn't have a tail he didn't have a tail in the books or in the show.
Yes, Mr. Ratburn.
Look how weird they colored Francine.
Good afternoon, Mr. Ratburn.
Arthur. Now remember, this was May 1992, and for its time, this game was really state-of-the-art with the animation. I hate it when that happens with Windows Shades. But like I said,
Yes, Mr.
even the lip sync is pretty good, even if the rest of the animation is limited, and that was kind of rare at the time. In fact, I read some of this stuff, like the first Living Books title was just Grandma and Me, and that and this influenced a few other companies. Even the Humongous Entertainment games had a bit of influence from Living Books, particularly the little clickable surprises, like this. A character they created just for the game.
13.
That sounded like Mr. Ratman's voice. I remember that Series 4000 stock music was also used in the Smelly Mystery. Arthur's theme song.
Meow.
A little basic, but it'll get funnier in a bit. More of that stock music from the Series 4000 sound effects library. The same stock music library Arthur sometimes used in early years. The old broken window bit. Oh, I like this though.
Meow.
Oh yeah, this stuff. Oh, wrong.
Trash, trash, trash,
I always thought that sounded like Mickey Mouse as a kid. Like,
trash, trash, trash.
haha. Oh, that's... And then you click the school bell, it does this. Like a gong. It's a more tolerable sound to me, though, than the loud ring they usually make. Like at my first elementary school, my middle school. I like this bit here.
Ooh. Whoa.
And my favorite, the...
Whoa, babe.
That would have been a good episode of the show with Mr. Rapper being an Elvis impersonator. Oh, and of course, here's the game's running gag, a paper airplane, with cool music to accompany it. Alright, let's go on to the next page.
I can't believe he gave us homework the first day.
Oh,
Said
I remember what
Arthur.
that was like in high school.
I had the rat last year.
said Prunella.
Yeah, this is
Boy,
the book
do I
that
feel
introduced
sorry for
Prunella
you.
Deegan.
Make
into the
one
series.
wrong move, and he puts you on death row.
Warned Binky
That
Barnes.
voice for Beaky Barnes is pretty goofy sounding.
He's really a vampire with magical powers.
said Chris.
You are in my power. I do not like recess.
Oh.
Muffy.
Oh no.
Brunello's locker. Of course, the science lab has to have an explosion in it. Yeah. He didn't need help, he was just joking. Oh yeah, the fire extinguishers. In real life though, they would be in special cases though. Oh wait, there's another thing I could have it do besides that. Look at it spin! It just looks funny, just spinning. And maybe that's why they're all in their own cases.
Boy, do I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, the book version introduced Prunella into the franchise as a 4th grader. But nowadays she seems to have no other friends outside of Arthur's 3rd grade class. And Binky, in the cartoon,
Make one wrong move, and he puts you on
they
death
established
row.
Binky as being held back in Mr. Rapper's class. So he's actually friends with Arthur, Buster, Francine, etc.
He's really a vampire.
But Chris,
with
we never
magical
see
powers.
him in the show. More stock music from that Sound Ideas library. Yeah, so in the cartoon, Prunella warned them about death row and the vampire thing, along with adding that Mr. Rapper eats nails for breakfast without milk. Which, of course, I referenced in my YouTube poop. With Arthur screaming first day of school. Yeah, some of these click points were a little basic back then. Oh, right. Here's the paper airplane. We gotta find it on every page. With its cool music.
As everyone was leaving, the principal came out of his office.
Are you ready for the September Spellathon?
Yeah, Principal
Yeah.
Haney didn't get his name until the 1991 book
crowd.
Arthur Meets
Who's
the
going
President.
to win this year?
asked the principal.
But the principal did but he did
If
appear in
I win
Arthur's
again this year,
Eyes, the
will I
original
get
book.
my name on the trophy twice?
asked Prunella,
Not if I can help it.
whispered Francine.
Yeah, look, Prunellas got an eye slurry now.
I won last year.
She rarely has that in a cartoon as well, as traditionally she has dots for eyes. Francine seems a little more feminine here compared to in some of the books and in the cartoon where she's more of a tomboy.
Huh?
His shirt has Hingham on it, referencing how I believe Marc Brown grew up in Hingham.
Yes!
I don't foresee it being a problem. I certainly will be prepared.
Oh, Goofy the Brain's voice.
Wow! A trophy!
Duh!
Wow! What a big trophy! Ooh!
Yeah, the old school drinking fountain. The newer ones have to be lower, so that more ADA compliant. Oh, and of course, here we go. The funky paper airplane.
Are you ready for the September Spellathon?
Yes!
Yeah, in these early games, sometimes if you click on it, it just repeats dialogue that was in the narration. Ooh. And it's more comical here compared to in the books and the cartoon. Right. Now we get back when Arthur gets home. Look how
When Arthur
different
got
the mom
home-
looks with her hair.
He slammed the back door.
She had more wavy
How was
hair
school?
back then.
Mother asked,
I got the strictest teacher in the whole world.
grumbled Arthur.
Yeah, Mrs. Reed, she didn't get the familiar curly hairstyle until the late 80s, I believe, in the books. Yeah. See what I mean? Other a little basic. A pig. Is the mom even aware of it? The days when your mom would bake chocolate chip cookies.
What?
Church bell. Light bell. A gong. The church bell. A simple bell. Yeah. Ooh. That old cuckoo clock sound effect. But it died. I like how basic ones here, like, it looks nice and clear out, but now it's storming. Let's see.
Just a minute.
They also had that gag in the Just Grandma Me game. There's the paper airplane. Look at how they froze in position so the animation could play. The fan of the... Look at how their stove and oven are like two separate pieces. The can. Of course, in the TV show, they also have a dishwasher. turn the page. Have her bring the cookies out of the oven.
Have a chocolate chip cookie, said Mother.
Don't have time.
Said Arthur,
I have tons of homework.
I'll eat Arthur.
said DW.
I don't have any.
DW actually sounds like a young girl
You
in
don't
here,
even go to
too.
school.
Said Arthur.
I know.
DW
'Cause
smiled.
she's actually voiced by a girl in this game. Unlike in the TV show where they have boys voice her.
These cookies are really good.
Don't have time. I have tons of homework.
More repeating dialogue.
These cookies are really good.
Oops.
Can I have another cookie?
One at a time, DW.
I know what that's like. The cookie song.
1, 2, 3, 4, boom.
And they don't even seem to care.
Boom.
The reeds, that is. Subsequent games would often have more songs added. And with the CD-ROM versions of these games, if you put them in a regular audio CD player, you could access like the game's theme song and some of the other songs in the game as CD audio tracks. That would be fun to do. As a dual mode CD. That's like popcorn. We're breaking him! And they're dead. There's the airplane. With its cool song. In the book version, this and the previous page were all just part of one 2-page spread. Oh, here's the dishwasher. In our family, we didn't even have a dishwasher until we remodeled our kitchen in 2003. Oh yeah, the food processor. How it sounds like a car. Like turning the engine over sounds funny in this version compared to when I actually start a car. Like driving real fast. And then except cars don't really go like that. Alright, I guess that's everything.
Oh, I guess I'll have just one.
Okay,